Now, being Gippslanders, we've always known that the wide open spaces and more time on our hands leads often to creative thought and innovative ideas. Some of our city-dwelling cousins have taken the time to venture to our neck of the woods and check out our healthy and friendly music industry.
Live at Spectrum joined Music Victoria on their second annual Victorian Music Crawl. The crawl takes Melbourne-based booking agents and music industry reps into regional areas of Victoria to showcase some of the great venues and artists available to them. On this leg of the tour, Gippsland opened its doors to showcase what our region's musical landscape has to offer.
Yeah, so it's called the Victorian Music Crawl. We basically load up a bus full of, band bookers and booking agents and managers who don't leave Melbourne enough because Melbourne's got so much music. But we take them out on the bus and take them to all the different venues, churches, community halls, pubs, Mexican restaurants, wineries, and we work with the local communities to put on, showcase the best local acts. So we're often rocking up to a venue or a big pub at 11 in the morning, and it's a pretty unglamorous place at 11 in the morning, so to show off the room, you need to have a band and the lights on and the action. So we've been going for three days now, from Mornington Peninsula and through Bass Coast and in Gippsland, South Gippsland now. We did one all the way up to Echuca in February, and we're doing another one to Warrnambool at the end of the year. So it's really twofold. It basically introduces the industry in Melbourne to all the amazing opportunities to tour along the circuits, but it also showcases all the local bands to basically show what amazing artists you have out here and hopefully give them more opportunities in the city and around Australia.
It's an honour to be able to showcase what Gippsland has to offer to some city slickers, and hopefully they understand the vibe about what it's about. Just having a good time and enjoying music and doing what you can, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people who really don't have anywhere to go. Professional artists who it's their career, yes, they manage it, but it's really hard to get people to pay. If you look at it from a venue point of view and you're paying an artist or a duo or whatever $400 or $500, you've got to have security if it's amplified, you've got another $400, $500, $600, you've got $1,000 to start. It's just hard reality.
Meeniyan's probably the most famous regional venue in Australia. There are a lot of great halls around here, and we can't make it to Bundy, but we showed them that experience as a classic hall experience. Sandy Point's now got halls selling out as well, so there's obviously room for more of those shows. We went up to the site. Aidan McLaren took us to the site where Hills Are Alive is. So he told us the whole backstory about his family being there 3 generations and showed us the site and the history of the festival there, which is really impressive, very grassroots. That's a beautiful thing. All of this music is community, grassroots, and it's made through love.
I'm an import to Gippsland too. I grew up in the Southern Valley and I came here in early 1982, and I couldn't believe the breadth of music styles and the quality of musicians that were around Gippsland. It was just unbelievable how good it was.
Councils are getting involved in music. They have a real role, I believe. So we're working with councils to write music strategies and action plans for them to understand the needs of the industry. Support your entrepreneurs, because if they'll make mistakes, but be nice to them, be caring, support them. Because if they, if 3 or 4 people don't decide it's all too hard, then the scene will collapse. So really, a lot of it's introductions as well, letting everyone get together and understand each other's needs. And there's a lot councils can do without even spending any money. They can cut red tape, they can make things easier, they can help find venues. So I've just been really impressed by a lot of the passion, some of the champions of the music out here. We're going to go to Traralgon and check out those venues there as well, and just take the bookers through. So 3 great venues there of different sizes.
And who would be your dream artist to have come and perform here?
Robert Plant, without question. So there you go, you asked me. You go get me Robert Plant from Zeppelin, mate, and bring it on.
We'll work on it for you. Thanks, Eric.
All right.
My band was lucky enough to tour with Cosmic Psychos on a regional tour last year, and the place would be empty or everyone's having dinner 1 minute, and then would think we're coming on in 3 minutes, how's this going to go? And then just like that, 100 people arrived, standing there, they're there for the first band. Last night, everyone was there at 8 o'clock in Meeniyan. Very hungry, very respectful audiences. Regional acts have their own stories to tell too. You know, there's hundreds of bands in Melbourne that all look the same and sound the same. We're really encouraging regional artists to, sing about their stories here, to dream big, and to, when they're, doing interviews, to actually talk about how, what's their point of difference, what town do they come from, or regional area. So there's huge benefits for regional music, and every band in Melbourne needs to be touring regional. It's building up loyal fan bases over time, and we're really encouraging councils to do a lot more all-ages gigs as well. There's a very exciting rock and roll scene, southern Mornington Peninsula, for instance. They've got something going on there, and kids and adults are all going out together and playing together, and we're trying to encourage that through freezer groups and as much as possible too, because it's something like this is perfect for the whole family. It may get cold in winter, but you've got to support these scenes. Venues do it very hard in winter, often not making any money, and hopefully summer might sort of help them even out. Certainly encourage people to go out and support your local music. Go and support bands you might not even know. A band shouldn't have to be played on Triple J for you to think they're any good. That's certainly not the case. Go out to a venue that you see putting on good bands and you think, oh, well, I don't know that band, but if I trust that booker, I trust that they're doing good music, I'll just go anyway. That's happening more and more. And taking a few risks on the music. If you've got kids, put them through music lessons, take them to as many gigs as possible, because once a kid sees an amazing music experience, you've sort of got them forever, and we want to make sure we don't lose that generation of kids to bloody computer games or whatever. We want to get them to music early, and it's a family affair, especially out in the country.
Thank you, Rainbow. We appreciate that.
No worries.
Here's your crew up here, and
Have a look at them. Motley a bunch you'd never wish to meet.
they're going to start without you. You get up there.
That's our city friends from Music Victoria coming down to check out what we're up to here in Gippsland. Of course, we already know the strong music scene we have down here, and it's great to be able to share with them and create opportunities for musicians in our area.